Hey everybody, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. If not, hopefully I can cheer up, at least distract you. Okay, I finished my origami today, and what I finished was what seems to be a drainage system from top to bottom. Right here, 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 and here. I'll bring that up closer so you can see it in a little bit. Right now I can't zoom in because I'm shooting video. This camera doesn't zoom for video. But let me show you the origins of this thing, and in other words, the geometric shape. For instance, the base of this thing, these are layered. This is not one piece. This is 5-piece grace. Anyway, it just happens to be because I didn't know there was 5 pieces until I finished it. It was missing one secondary piece, which is this one here, the second one. There's 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that it looked kind of weird without that second piece there going up. It looked like it was wearing a hat. Those 3 pieces on top looked like a hat, and all they had was a top piece and the bottom piece at first. Anyway, here's the geometric shape that I'm using. Kind of looks like a jaw for a shark or something like that. I'm holding it the wrong way, by the way. I should be doing it like this. Like this. Kind of like a jaw for or some kind of animal or something. There might be one that has a mouth just like this. You never know. You never know. And look at it from the side. It's just kind of interesting. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, that's the geometric shape I'm using. It kind of pops when you go like this. Okay, pops back into place. Alright, does that. It continues on in the back. And when I make some of these things, I have to take it apart. I have to cut the seam here, cut all these seams here. Okay, and make whatever I'm gonna make. Or sometimes it stays like that, sometimes. Or I pack it just like that. That geometric shape turns into one triangle, believe it or not. And I can take it with me. If it's big, like this one here in the bottom, the base right here, okay? That's huge. That thing is about this big. No lie. Let me go back a little bit. It's about this big. And it's not even opened. It's not even a geometric shape opened. It's closed. So it's a little bigger. Maybe it's about that big. Okay, altogether. So there's a problem where some people don't know how to calculate how to get to the back. I'm just working with triangles. I just happen to have something that makes it all the way around, in other words. See, there's a seam right there. I'll show you the seam. There's a seam right there. There's a seam right here. And there's a seam right here. And they're all meeting. This is a very important piece to me because everything is making it, all the seams are meeting together. It's a complete piece, okay? There's no piece missing at all, okay? So that's nice. And you can take the whole geometric shape for that, okay? Now coming back to this, to show you the drainage system looking thing, okay? I didn't know how I was gonna take that down without dropping it. Oh, there it is. All the way to the top, there's a drainage system looking thing. All the way to the bottom, right there. Look how cool that looks. One thing about this one, it's a real eye catcher. Look at it like this. I mean, no matter what you do with it, it's just gorgeous. So I'm showing you some eye candy right now, showing you around. I'm obviously a Taino, Boricua, you know, Huepa, Baya, all that, you know. I'm obviously Hispanic. You know, obviously some kind of Indian, some kind of native of some kind. I'm pretty sure it's Taino, but I'm Puerto Rican. I understand that a lot of people went through our ports, so I might be a bunch of things and I might not know my true origins. So my father, I found someone years ago and I thought he might be a Native American, and he was. he looked a lot like my father. And I told him, listen, you look like my father. He says, that makes me feel good. And I says, no, my father wasn't a great person. No, because he says, I look like your father. That makes me feel good. The idea of being reminded of your father made him feel good. I says, I understand what you're saying. And he told me his name. It sounded like a song. And it was so difficult to pronounce. I couldn't. And he walked. Well, he was always happy. It looked like. I didn't even know this guy, and it seems like he was always happy. I don't even know him. And before he left, I left him with something because I wanted him to feel good about, who he was. I says, a river is deep, wide, and strong. He said to me, you are a wise man. Anyway, so there it is about origami. I wonder if they're still trying to figure out the origins of origami. They say it goes back to Germany as well, One of the places that they did origami was in Germany. It goes pretty far back. There you go. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe if you feel like if you're feeling me. I hope you're feeling this piece. You want another look? Okay, you got it. So you can't help yourself with these things. You got to see the dimensions of it, So there it is. I mean, it's just something for the camera more than it is on purpose, in person. Something more for the camera than in person, okay? All right. Even like this, it looks nice. See if I can find another angle for you so you guys can really enjoy. Okay. There you are. There's a nice angle for you. Okay. Nice angle. Looks like a drill bit. I have a joke about this thing, its spikiness, but I don't want to say it. Okay, anyway, enough of that. Thanks again. Take care. Be blessed. Bye-bye. Peace.